Okay, we'll take questions from inside the room. Right here, Eric.
What's going on, Eric?
What is this like for you? Like you're a ways into your career. This is your first finals. Like what are you doing to take this in?
I'm excited to be here. I'm just enjoying the moment. And not really trying to, worry about anything, be too far in the future or anything like that. I just, kind of want to soak everything in.
If you'd go to Disney, I feel like you'd get like souvenirs. Like, are you thinking about trying to do any of that here?
If there's a souvenir shop, I'll probably get my wallet and buy something. So I don't know, maybe that's what the NBA is missing out on, like merchandise for the actual players. I don't know. That's the new angle, Eric.
Thank you. For you, just what have you thought of the way that, Bobby and PJ have kind of helped give that edge, that toughness? I was talking to Bud about it the other day, and, the veterans you had last year in George Hill, Marvin, think of as calm, chill, like individuals, but Bobby and PJ kind of bring that edge. What do you think that has done to your kind of like locker room chemistry?
Yeah, I mean, just the way Bobby and PJ play any game, whether it's, a preseason game or game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, they're just going to play with so much energy and so much intensity, and that is just naturally contagious, and everyone feeds off it. People can't help but feed off it, and so it is so big time for us.
Sean on the right.
Yes, I'm sure you've watched DeAndre Ayton on film, and I just want to know, what can you tell us about his development, and what kind of challenge will that be for you?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously developed very rapidly, and even this season and even in the playoffs, he just continues to get better, and so I know he's going to be a load down there. He's very talented in the post. He can step out and shoot it. He's great in the pick and roll, and he crashes the offensive boards hard and just plays hard in general. So he's definitely going to be a load to guard, and it's going to be a fun matchup.
Back left.
So, Brook, your teammates have echoed your sentiments of just like taking this all in. But then at the same time, after game 6 in Atlanta, PJ was like, we were already talking about Phoenix. So how can two things be true? Taking in the fact that you're in the finals, which is great, but also understanding that there's a task at hand.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously can kind of do both those things. We had film right before we got here. We watched Phoenix, their offense, their defense, everything, and talked about what we were going to do in game plan. And so we're all on the same page there, and then, after we go through this, we're going to go on the court and walk through some stuff. So, it's just kind of taking turns, doing certain things at a time. But, we obviously have our focus.
And I know this is all preview, like once you get on the court, everything changes. But in this moment right now, what do you think the series could come down to?
I think it's just going to be kind of what we've hung our hat on as long as I've been here, and that's defense. We got to come out, play defense, respect the Suns, which we definitely do. They're a great team. And we have to just come from the jump, be ready from the jump, and play a full 48 minutes each and every night for 7 games.
Dan, here in the front.
Hey, Brook. Kind of 2 questions. What does Vin Baker mean to you, and having him around? And then I guess, secondly, how have you seen him grow as a coach, specifically in his time as his position is sort of elevated?
Yeah, I mean, having Vin, on the sideline and as a resource for me has just been invaluable. It's, at first for me, obviously, just as a basketball fan, I was like, this is awesome. I got Vin Baker, pretty much as my big man coach. But, just getting to know him and becoming great friends, almost like family. I call him my older brother, and to have him on the sideline, someone who's done everything in the NBA, been through what we're going through right now. It's great to see, and it was actually real special. We were talking, he said, he'd never been to the finals before, so he's living through this as we are too. And so it's been a special bond that we've created, and he's such a great basketball mind as well. Like I said, just having played on an NBA floor, he sees things sometimes the coaches miss. He knows what it's like, and so it's very special having him on the sideline.
We're going to go a couple of questions on Zoom.
Next question will be from Davide.
Hey, Brook, which is the difference for you with or without Giannis?
Obviously, Giannis attracts a lot of attention. He's a huge part of what we do. I think, in a way, with or without Giannis, we know we have to just go out there and play Bucks basketball. We're going to have to play great team basketball, rely on each other, play together, and again, play great defense. Play great defense for 48 minutes.
The next question will be from Edgar Borges.
Hey, Brook. Congratulations on going to the finals for the first time. My question is simple. Both Phoenix and Milwaukee, they have same parallels on the way to the finals. So what's the most tricky part for you on the Milwaukee side?
Can you please repeat that one more time?
What's the most trickiest part for you on the Milwaukee side, on the parallel to the road to the finals?
I'm not sure exactly what the trickiest part was. On the road to the finals for us, we had, I think, different matchups each round. Miami obviously gave us a different look. Brooklyn was different, and Atlanta was different. And I think honestly, Phoenix will be a different look. And so it's kind of like what we've been doing all season long. And that's just obviously respecting our opponent but focusing on ourselves.
We'll take two final questions in here. Lisa in the back, and then on the second row.
And Brooke, obviously, you guys' goals always like the championship for the past of 2 or 3 years, right? But is there any moment in these playoffs you feel like the goal is more clear for you guys? Is there any moment?
I don't know if I can speak for everyone, but for me personally, I think there hasn't really been any doubt for me throughout this playoff run. Just whether we were up 2-0 against Miami or down 2-0 against Brooklyn, I think I've had that confidence. And I kind of changed what I said earlier. I'd like to be able to speak for everyone else and saying that we've all had that confidence going through. That we can achieve that goal of winning a championship.
Hey, Brooke. Tomorrow, there's going to be 17,000 fans. It's going to be rowdy. It's going to feel relatively normal. Is it hard to believe that, 8 months ago, teams were getting schedules knocked off because of COVID? There was nobody in the crowd. I mean, just kind of put in perspective what this journey, not just for you, but everyone has been this season.
Yeah, it's definitely been bizarre. We were in Chicago maybe, it might have been a couple weeks before the season ended, and they still didn't have fans in the stands. And so to go from that and to be fortunate enough to be playing in front of 17,000, like you said, that's every kid's dream to play in the NBA Finals, and you want to be able to experience that environment. And that's something, Giannis, PJ, Drew, they've been just saying the whole time is like, we want to enjoy, being on the road, playing against all those fans, going crazy, cheering against us. That's all part of enjoying being in the situation. So I think we're all very excited for that.
Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you, guys.